I chose this topic because I have a personal and professional interest in the mental health care of our military population. According to Bloor et al., Gulf War vets are at twice the risk for depression as compared to other veteran populations or non-veterans. Clinicians need to consider how health care is delivered to Gulf War vets and for more intensive depression screenings for Gulf War vets. The community of interest are Gulf War veterans, males ages 45 to 50 residing in Pasco County, who may not be receiving appropriate screenings and care for depression. The issue at stake is that depression has a cascade effect. Many other, if not all, aspects of one's life are impacted by untreated or unmanaged depressive symptoms. This can lead to a plethora of issues in the person's life, such as unemployment, substance abuse, domestic violence, decreased quality of life, and increased suicide risk. Using the MAP-IT model, the first step is to involve stakeholders, which include clients and their service providers, such as the VA. Collect data on the community of interest. Of that, attempt to determine how many are suffering from untreated or poorly managed depression. Assess the resources available and how those resources can be augmented or overhauled to eliminate disparities to treatment access and provide for improved outcomes. Get the word out and do an outreach to connect clients with services. The step that required the most work was the research aspect. This included gathering credible resources, assessing the information available, and coming up with an idea that would realistically be feasible as a community outreach initiative. All of these took the largest time investment. As it stands right now, the VA remains the largest provider for client services. Another challenge is the issue of self-reporting and stigma. This can lead to skewed population numbers. Although I knew depression, PTSD, and suicide prevalence exist in rather high numbers in the veteran population, I was unaware that Gulf War veterans in particular are at twice the risk for depressive episodes and poor outcomes. I learned that we need a more universal outreach for this demographic. My reflection of the community of interest perspective is that a greater extension of outreach services is needed to better assist with the disease of depression. Another very important dynamic I became aware of is the shame and stigma of veteran mental health and being associated with conditions such as depression and PTSD. Perhaps the biggest outreach message is to remove the hesitation from seeking help.